Archangel Michael brings a powerful message from God, one that demands your attention and urges you to pause for a moment to truly listen. This is not just any message, it is a personal call to your heart and soul. God is reaching out to you directly, letting you know that this time is not random but divine, orchestrated for your benefit. As you read this message, remember that it carries the weight of heaven, full of love and purpose for your life. Type 222 for unstoppable breakthroughs ahead. God has been guiding your steps since the beginning of your life, weaving together every event to bring you to this precise moment. Whether your journey has been easy or difficult, God has been present to ensure that everything works out for your ultimate good. This message is His way of showing you that nothing in your life has been wasted and that He has plans to use everything for a greater purpose. It is critical to recognize that stumbling upon this message is not a coincidence. Every aspect of your life, every decision, and even this very moment of reading is part of God's divine design. He wants you to sense the depth of His love for you, to know that He sees you, knows you, and cares deeply about you. This message is like a letter written especially for you, reminding you of how valuable you are in His eyes. God's love is patient, but He understands the importance of time. He doesn't want you to miss out on the amazing blessings He has planned for you. While His message is full of hope, it also carries an urgency. If you ignore or dismiss this call, you may miss out on the blessings that are waiting for you. But know this, God's purpose is not to fear you, but to lovingly guide you to the fullness of joy and abundance He desires for you. Support our work by donating through the Thanks button. Imagine standing in front of a door, knowing that behind it lies everything you've hoped and prayed for. This message is the key to that door. God is inviting you to walk forward in faith and trust, claiming the blessings He already prepared for you. But He will not force you to take the step. It's your choice. Your act of faith unlocks the door and allows you to experience His goodness. This moment is sacred, a divine appointment designed just for you. God knows exactly what you need and invites you to completely trust Him. He wants you to remember that His plans for you are good, and that He is always working on your behalf, even when it doesn't seem like it. This message is a subtle but powerful reminder that you are not alone, and that God is with you every step of the way. If you've ever felt like you were looking for purpose or waiting for a sign, consider this message the answer to your prayers. It's a gift from above, a direct route from God's heart to yours. Take a moment to think about the significance of this divine encounter. Open your heart and let God's love fill you with hope, peace, and reassurance that He is in control. Above all, know that this message demonstrates God's limitless mercy and unwavering love. He sees potential in you that you may not yet recognize in yourself, and He is calling you to rise to it. This is your opportunity to listen, respond, and embark on the life of purpose and blessing that has always been waiting for you. Don't let this opportunity pass by. God is speaking directly to you, and He is eager to show you the amazing future He has planned. Do not miss out. Hit like and let's spread this message. God's blessings for your life are unlike anything you can imagine. They are vast, distinctive, and tailored especially for you. These blessings are more than just small signs of His favor, they are indications of His great love and desire for your success. God has prepared an abundant outpouring for every aspect of your life, whether it be restoration of what was lost, provision that overflows, or protection that surrounds you. His blessings are not only intended to meet your needs, but to exceed them, leaving you in awe of His generosity. You may have gone through times of loss or felt abandoned, but God wants you to know that those days are over. His plan is to restore all you've lost, your joy, tranquility, relationships, and dreams, in a way that only He can. This is about more than just returning to what was, but stepping into something greater. God's restoration is complete, overflowing, and full of the beauty of His promises. Provision is another remarkable aspect of God's blessings. He knows every need, concern, and desire in your heart. His provision is not limited or conditional, rather, it is abundant and overflowing, designed to bless you so completely that you, in turn, can bless others. Imagine your life as a cup that is not only full, but overflowing, allowing you to pour into the lives of those around you. That is the kind of provision God has in store for you, a supply that never runs out because it comes from His limitless resources. Share this message with more souls. God's blessings also include His divine protection. He is your shield, keeping you safe from harm and guiding you through life's challenges. You are never alone because His presence protects you like a fortress. His protection is not only physical, it extends to your heart, mind, and spirit. He makes certain that you are safe in His hands, giving you the courage to face whatever comes your way, knowing that He is always by your side. Subscribe now and join a community of light and faith. Clarity and purpose are gifts that flow from God's blessings. In a world full of confusion and uncertainty, He provides guidance and meaning. God does not want you to wander aimlessly or doubt your path. Instead, He gives the wisdom and insight required to walk confidently in His will. When you align with His purpose, your life becomes more meaningful, and each step becomes part of a divine plan that brings Him glory and you fulfillment. The beauty of God's blessings is that they reflect His character, faithfulness, love, and generosity. Every gift He gives demonstrates who He is and how deeply He cares for you. He is more than just a distant figure watching from afar. He is a loving Father who is actively working to bless and guide your life. His blessings are not earned, but rather freely given, demonstrating His grace and kindness. As you accept God's blessings, remember that they are intended to inspire gratitude and be shared with others. God's love and generosity can touch lives through you, transforming not only your own but also those around you. You are called to be a vessel of His goodness, bringing hope, kindness, and encouragement wherever you go. Trust in God's blessings for you. They are already prepared, waiting for you to step into them with faith and confidence. You do not have to earn them or prove your worth, they are yours because you are His. Open your heart and hands to receive, knowing that each blessing carries the fingerprints of a God who loves you endlessly and wants only the best for you. Share this video to brighten someone's day. Responding to God's message is one of the most important actions you can take in your life. There are times when heaven opens a special window of opportunity, a sacred invitation that requires your immediate attention. This is one of those moments. God has been working behind the scenes to align circumstances and prepare your heart for this very moment. By responding, you are saying yes to living a life of purpose, blessing, and divine alignment. Hesitation or delay can cause you to miss out on what God is preparing to do in your life now. God's timing is always perfect, even if it doesn't match your own plans or expectations. This message is arriving at a critical juncture, a crossroads where your choice matters deeply. You may feel uncertain or unprepared, but God is not asking for perfection, rather, He asks for your trust and willingness to act. When you respond to Him, you activate the blessings He has prepared for you. His plan is unfolding, and your decision to engage with this message is the key that unlocks the next chapter of your journey. Type 222 to connect with divine blessings. It's natural to wonder whether you're ready to take the step of faith that God has called you to. Doubts, fears, and distractions can easily creep in, tempting you to put off a decision or ignore the call altogether. But remember that God's messages are not random. He knows exactly what you need and when you require it. This is your opportunity to align with His will. Ignoring the message does not diminish His love for you, but it can delay the blessings and breakthroughs He has planned for you. Become a member and unlock exclusive content today. Responding to God's message is not a passive act, it requires intentionality, faith, and action. God invites you to step out of your comfort zone and into His divine plan. This may entail letting go of fears, doubts, or even habits that have held you back. It's an invitation to believe in His wisdom and timing, knowing that He sees the big picture. When you respond, you enter into a divine conversation that has been going on between your heart and His. Delaying response might lead to missed opportunities, not because God's love or grace is limited, but because His blessings often come in times of divine alignment. Think of it as being invited to an open door. The door will not remain open forever, not because God is withholding, but because the timing of the opportunity is tied to a larger purpose. By walking through the door now, you align yourself with the specific season God has planned for your breakthrough and favor. Click the thanks button to support the mission and keep us going. Responding also deepens your relationship with God. It's an act of trust and obedience that enhances your bond with Him. When you say yes to His call, you not only open the door to blessings, but you also get closer to the One who gives them. God is not only interested in what you do, He is also concerned with who you are becoming. Your willingness to listen and act on His message is a step toward being the person He intended you to be. Finally, remember that responding to God's message is more than just about what you will receive, it is also about who you will become. It's a call to grow in faith, love, and purpose. By acting on this message, you enter into a partnership with God, allowing Him to use your life as a vessel for His glory. This is your time to align with heaven's plans, accept the blessings that await you, and say yes to the amazing future that God has designed just for you. Stepping into God's blessings requires a heart that recognizes His sovereignty. Everything good in life comes from Him, and His blessings are a reflection of His love and mercy. Acknowledging this truth is the first step toward receiving what He has planned for you. It is about letting go of the belief that you have to strive or earn His favor, and instead accepting the reality that His blessings are a gift of grace. When you accept this truth, you open yourself to feel the fullness of His goodness. If this message resonated with your heart, type Amen. This is the beginning of an extraordinary journey with God. The steps you take now will lead to a life full of purpose, favor, and unwavering delight. Trust in Him, follow His will, and walk confidently into the blessings He has planned for you. As you do, you will not only feel the fullness of His love, but you will also become a beacon of His grace, sharing His kindness with the world around you. Heaven celebrates this moment, and the greatest is yet to come. Say 111 in the comments section to claim your breakthrough.